Welcome back everybody. So guys, in this class I was just thinking to teach you about the HTML in the PHP, how to embed the PHP in HTML, or basically how to create the web page fulfilled with the HTML elements in a PHP. Something you should be confirmed that the tables, the OL, the LI, the UL, the details tag, the text formatting, all these things are the part of the HTML and the CSS. CSS is a style sheet, HTML is a rendering language, PHP is a programming language. We can't do the things in a PHP which we can do only in HTML, like creating the form. We just can make the form workable, means we can receive the data of the form in a server, we can send the data to the server, but actually we just can't apply the form tags. We just can't create the form tags because the PHP is only the programming language which makes program using the HTML elements, using the JavaScript elements, using the CSS elements, by the way. So now I just want to teach you about how we can work with the HTML in the PHP. First of all, we will apply the PHP in the HTML, then we'll apply the HTML in a PHP. We can do both of them. I'm deleting the PHP tag and simple, I'm just applying this basic HTML way. However, this is a PHP page, but we again, because we are just applying the HTML as a rendering language, so we just need to create the main tag as the HTML. So first thing first is the head. The head tag is only be created in HTML, not in the PHP. The title, and then after the head we just need to create the body. Okay, and there in the title I'm just gonna put something like learn or become a web developer or professional web developer. Now save, and I'm just going down here in the body area, and I'm just putting the content like hello world. This is the simple HTML to making the markup. You know, the HTML is a markup language. So refresh the page, now I'm getting the hello world. Okay, but inside the body I'm just gonna apply the PHP because we just only need to apply the PHP in any body. Sometimes we apply the PHP before the HTML also, just like the JavaScript as we did in the previous lectures. But when we just want to print something through the PHP, so we just need to apply that in the body area. Otherwise, if we just want to make any kind of program, so we can do any HTML, any head tag, or anywhere, or after the HTML, whatever. But for now I'm just gonna create a simple PHP statement, the echo statement. So I'm just gonna open the PHP starting in the ending tag inside the body, and I'm just echoing the data. And you know the basic syntax of the echo, add in space. And if you just want to add some kind of a string, so you have to use the double quotes, otherwise the no quotes. If you just want to use the integer, I'm just using the hello world from PHP. Save, and I'm just gonna go to the browser and refresh the page. So now hello world and hello world from PHP, both of them are in the same line. That means we just need to do something more to add the line breaks. If we are in a HTML, so simply we can apply the BR, because you know that about the BR, so now you can see that the BR it's working perfectly. But otherwise we just want to add an enter here in line break in the echo. So how to do that? Basically, you know that we just created this PHP tag inside the HTML. So now I'm just gonna use some HTML tags inside the PHP. So how we can do that? Something more I just want to clear with that the HTML tags inside the PHP considered as the strings. Okay, so as the strings I'm gonna put the HTML tags. I'm removing that. Or why to remove the tag? Just simply remove this BR and save, and go to the browser back and refresh the page. Now you can see that there is no line break anymore, so I'm just gonna put the line break here, the BR, and cover that and save, and go to the browser back and refresh the page. So now hello world and a BR here, and again the line break and the hello world from PHP in a second line. So now you can see that we just applied the HTML tags as the string inside the PHP. As you can see, in the same way I'm just applying the h1 here and ending the h1 anywhere. Here I'm just ending the h1, I'm just applying the the h1 ending, and just refresh the page. So now you can see that the hello world is in the full final HTML way. I think this is really simple to do. This is not typical or something. By the way, something more I just want to clear with that we can apply the comments also in a PHP. The comments are just same like we just did in a JavaScript. How to apply the comment in a PHP? this is the PHP extension, but this area is actually the HTML area, not the PHP area. So if you just want to make a comment here, so you know the HTML way, in this way we have to do that. You can see that all the HTML elements became the comment. If I just remove that, now there is no ending text, so all the HTML are now the comment, but not the PHP, because PHP is not that same type, and this comment won't work on the PHP. If you just want to make something in a PHP, so let's just put this is the single line comment, the single line comment of PHP, and this is the single line comment as well. Okay, now to make the multi-line comment, we have to use this way. Now you can see that when we just apply these two comments, so this is still visible in the browser. If I just go to the browser and refresh the page, so now you can see that they both are perfect, working perfectly. But here, if I just want to make the multi-line comment, so put the backslash first and the asterisk. Now all the elements, including the HTML2, became the PHP, became the comments actually. To end that up, put the this asterisk and the backslash. Now between these things we can apply the multi-line comments, like this is the press enter, the multi-line. As you can see that this is multi-line comment. Now just go there and what I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna apply the single line comment here to just confirm you that it's working perfectly. So go to the browser and refresh. Now that is not visible in a browser, that means it's working perfectly. So by the way, remove that, and I just teach you about the multi-line and single line comment. Why we just use the comments? We just use the comments to hide some content, to make our content readable. As you know about that, we just learned about the comments already in a JavaScript and in the HTML2. Well, something more I just want to clear you in this class. If I just go to the browser, I just want to see these comments in the browser. Okay, so I'm just going and just pressing Ctrl+U. So where are the PHP comments? In fact, where is the PHP? There is no PHP in the source code of the HTML of the browser, because browser don't know about PHP. The browser can't read the PHP. That's why we use the server. That's why we just cannot open the file of the PHP directly, because when we just run the PHP runs from the server, the local host. So basically server reads the PHP, server converts the PHP in a general HTML coding. For example, when you use some kind of looping, the looping also in a PHP, just like we just learned in a JavaScript, the for loop, the for each, the the while loop, the do while loop, all them is also in a PHP, but the server reads them and just convert them in the HTML and send them to the browser. So browser only knows about the HTML and the JavaScript also, but in a case of PHP, browser don't know about the PHP. So basically you just cannot see the elements of the PHP in the source code. So is it perfect or no? Yeah, this is perfect, that we just cannot see the PHP codes in the browser. So guys, in the next class we'll learn some more things. Stay tuned and goodbye.